The story begins by introducing a king of peculiar nature. His wife had passed away long ago, and he had a beautiful, unmarried daughter named Violet. The king rarely spoke to his daughter. One day, he noticed a parasitic insect on his hand, sucking his blood. Instead of brushing it away, the strange king allowed it to feed. He then placed the parasite in a glass box and fed it his blood every day. Over time, the insect grew enormous. Meanwhile, the king paid no attention to Violet, who had blossomed into a beautiful young woman. Violet always dreamed of a prince. However, the irresponsible king remained preoccupied with his parasitic pet. Unfortunately, one day the parasite fell ill and died, leaving the king heartbroken. He had its skin removed and preserved. One day, the king told his daughter that it was time to find her a husband. He announced that he would hold a competition, and whoever won would marry her. Violet was happy to hear this, but also somewhat sad, because she had wanted to find a husband on her own terms. Nevertheless, she agreed to her father's decision. Soon, announcements about the competition were made throughout the kingdom. The king displayed the parasite's skin in his palace and declared that whoever could guess the creature's name by looking at its skin would marry the princess. Many tried, but no one could answer correctly. Just then, a strange-looking ogre appeared at the palace, wanting to participate in the competition. The guards tried to stop him, but the king allowed him to enter. The ogre touched the skin and correctly identified the creature. Seeing this, Violet ran in fear towards the roof and tried to end her life. But the king stopped her, saying, "I have promised everyone that whoever gives the correct answer will marry you. If you don't marry him now, my honor will be tarnished." To save her father's honor, Violet agreed to the unwanted marriage. In the next scene, the ogre took Violet deep into the mountains. Violet constantly cried, wondering how she could escape. One day, while the ogre was out hunting, she saw another woman on a nearby mountain and desperately pleaded for help. Seeing her helplessness, the woman agreed to help her. The next day, the woman came with her family to rescue Violet. As they were crossing, the ogre returned, but they cut the rope, causing the ogre to fall below. They thought the ogre was dead, but he returned and killed the entire family. Then he began searching for Violet. Knowing she had to survive, Violet embraced him and pretended to care for him. But when the ogre was calm, Violet stabbed him to death with a knife. In the next scene, Violet returned to the palace with the ogre's severed head and placed it before everyone. Then she told her father, "This is the husband you chose for me." Saying this, she began to cry, and the king also started weeping at his daughter's sorrow. The final scene shows Violet as the queen of the kingdom, and with this scene, the movie ends. So friends, how did you like the video? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Bye bye, take care.